Hey guys, so here's why I love sweaters. 1, they look great as a standalone item, so you can wear them on its own. 2, they're fantastic as a layering piece. And 3, you can dress them up or down, so wear them in a casual outfit like with jeans or chinos, or you can dress them up with suiting or with some dress pants.
So today we're going to talk about all the different types of sweaters you should consider and the best ways to wear them. Let's go.
So the first type of sweater is a turtleneck. So a turtleneck is really great because it adds like a touch of sophistication to your outfit. You can wear it as a standalone item or as a layered piece.
Or with a beret and sunglasses and a cigarette, and you're good to go.
Not quite like that. Now, you want your turtleneck to cover about half to 3/4 of your neck. You don't want your turtleneck to go all the way up to your chin. So basically it's just a head. If you are a larger set gentleman, maybe you carry a little bit of extra weight in your stomach region.
Or you're just larger, you have a larger kind of barrel chested torso.
You don't want to wear a turtleneck on its own. You actually want to layer something on top of it because that's what's gonna help break up your body vertically and make you look really slim, rather than if you wore the turtleneck on its own.
Swath of
it
fabric.
really highlights how wide and broad your body is, and not in a good way.
Yeah. So Ash, there's 2 types of turtlenecks. Obviously everyone knows like the kind of one where you roll it down and it's, roll over. And then there's the mock style. Which should they consider in this scenario?
You can go with either. I would say a rollover though it's just more classic, but a mock neck, totally fine if that's your preference as well. So we're gonna lump those 2 in this category of turtlenecks.
And what colors should they consider out there if they're just starting out buying turtlenecks?
Go super timeless and classic. Pick up gray, navy, black. Those are 3 colors that will go with everything in your current wardrobe.
So Ash, I'm sure the guys are gonna ask, and if you have questions, by the way, hit us up via text or email. Instructions on the screen. But what are some of the ways you would style a turtleneck?
So I like to go a little bit more elevated with turtlenecks. You can do that by wearing it on its own with some wool trousers or layered underneath a suit. But if you want to wear it more casually, then you can pair it with some jeans or chinos and throw on like a suede trucker jacket or even a denim trucker jacket and a bomber jacket on top. That's a sharp, casual outfit that works really well with turtlenecks.
And next up is a classic of all classics, probably the classic sweater, I would say, and that is a crew neck sweater.
What's great about a crew neck is that every man out there can wear one regardless of your body type. So that's a huge bonus. Now there's a couple things you want to pay attention to. 1 is the fit. You want to have a slim fit throughout the body as well as through the sleeves. You want nothing billowy, no extra fabric around the waist or the sleeves.
So what are kind of the standard colors that every guy should have out there, at least to start?
So classic timeless color choices are a solid gray, camel, navy, and black. Those are the 4 colors that you should definitely consider. Now, if you want a new take on this classic, then I am so happy that we have today's sponsor, the Tie Bar.
We are huge fans of the Tie Bar, have literally been using them. You've been using them professionally with all your clients since way before we had this YouTube channel. And we've been talking about their quality, fit, and price point literally since we started the channel, way before they were ever a sponsor on top of that. So we can vouch 100% for the quality of these items, and they make some of our favorite tipped sweaters specifically. Their sweaters are made of a super soft 100% merino wool, which is really nice. And they have a variety of colors, and they have that really cool little tipping detail that Ashley was talking about as well. It's definitely one of our top choices if you're gonna go with that. And as always with the Tie Bar, the price point is fantastic. For the quality you get, it is so ridiculously reasonable. It's not even funny. So check out some of our favorites linked in the description below. They are really good, and that is no BS.
Now, as far as how to wear them, well, you can wear them on their own, paired with jeans, chinos,
wool trousers.
Yep. I'm trying to think of everything because you could literally wear them with everything.
They pretty much go with everything.
Yeah, I love jackets layered on top of them, whether that's a trucker style, bomber, Harrington, sport coat. You can layer them.
You're gonna name every jacket?
Yes. I mean, this is why I love crew necks, is literally they go with everything. I'm still gonna maintain, if you are a larger gentleman, you have some weight in your stomach, you're broader, I highly recommend you layer a jacket on top. just so that it breaks up your body. It's
Same
gonna
as
look
like
the most flattering.
Same as like a turtleneck, what you talked
Yeah,
about.
it's pretty much with all sweaters out there. Okay, so let's talk about V-neck sweaters. They are great for everyone except if you have a long neck.
Whoops. Doesn't mean you can't wear them, but you have to wear them in a very specific way,
Yes.
like myself.
Yes, and here's the thing. With V-neck sweaters, if you have a long neck, the reason why you can't wear them is because they actually elongate your neck further, and so it really makes you look kind of like a giraffe. So that's not flattering at all.
I don't need any help in that respect.
Now, how do you wear your V-neck sweaters?
Only with collared shirts.
Yes, that's the only way you can wear it, which honestly, that's the only way I'd really suggest you wearing it is with collared either dress shirts or collared casual shirts.
So
Now,
does that mean polo shirts?
not polo shirts. That's not what I mean at all. Because polo shirts, their collars, like Dorian's wearing a polo shirt, they're very flimsy, and so it's just gonna flap around, and then you start to look kind of 70s-ish, like it has a 70s
like
vibe.
really going over
With a
the
splayed
pels.
out
Yeah.
collar. Yeah, so no, would not recommend that. Now again, just like with everything, pay attention to the fit. You want a slim fit through the body as well as through the sleeves. Make sure the sleeves aren't too long, and you really gotta pay attention to the shoulder seams. You don't want them to go past your shoulders because that means the sweater is too big, so size down, and you don't want them to go obviously
So it's like digging into your armpit.
yeah, you don't want them digging into your armpit. That's not a good look either. Now, as far as materials and colors go, same identical thing to the crew neck. So if you forgot that, just rewind a little bit and watch the crew neck section.
Obviously, plain colors are the classic timeless versions of this, of course, but just like with crew necks, that little tipping around the collar by the tie bar, again, will add that little extra something that maybe most of the other guys will miss. That's that little 10% extra where it's just like, okay, this guy really knows what he's doing. So you should definitely consider getting a V-neck with that. So Ash, is there anything that guys like categorically should avoid when wearing a V-neck? I know we kind of touched on it earlier, but there is another big mistake we see a lot of guys out there making.
Never wear your V-neck sweaters with a crew neck t-shirt.
Underneath.
Ever.
Or on top. That'd be weird.
Ever. Never, ever, ever. I see a lot of men making this mistake and it makes me cringe.
Why does it look bad, or in your opinion, why don't you like it?
It looks sloppy. It looks like you don't know how to dress. I mean, those are really the two, I would say, biggest reasons. I don't think I need to get into any other reasons outside of that. And moving on to the next type of sweater, we're gonna talk about cardigans. So there are two types of cardigans out there, like your typical cardigan that you see on the screen, and then there is the shawl collar version. Everything that we say is gonna apply to either of them, but what's great about cardigans is that they just really add a relaxed kind of touch to your outfit. I think they add like a coziness. I love them when they're worn with a t-shirt or even on top of like a collared shirt, like a dress shirt or a casual shirt, and then just unbuttoned with some either chinos, jeans, or dress trousers. I mean, that's just a really easy, relaxed look, but you can also dress them up by buttoning them up and wearing them underneath a suit. Obviously,
Or a sport coat,
or
blazer,
sport
right?
coat, blazer.
Yep.
That's another way that you can kind of add a little bit more polish and sophistication to your outfit.
And a little more warmth, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm always going to kind of lean towards the casual use of a cardigan. You don't want to wear them buttoned up because that's going to just spotlight your stomach area. So instead, you want to wear it unbuttoned, and that will look great.
And lastly, classic colors. I'm assuming it's basically the same as the other types of
Navy,
sweaters.
black, let's see, camel,
Gray.
gray. I mean, and you can throw in, if you want, you can actually, because it's a really good layering piece and it sits a little bit away from your face, you can go with burgundy, green. You can experiment with those darker jewel tones that are fantastic for the fall months. And again, I think that this is just one type of sweater that really you can add that special touch through the tipping. I just think that it's such a unique but still classic way to wear a cardigan. And so highly recommend the one by the tie bar.
So this next type of sweater, I was actually like, I don't think that goes in here. And Ash had to correct me, and that is a long sleeve polo. And I would say polo shirt right after that and go like, well, that's not a sweater.
No.
So explain to the guys why this is actually a
A
sweater.
long sleeve polo, what we're talking about is basically knitwear. So it's a sweater material and it's like a polo shirt, but just more, I would say, luxurious, more classy. and it's in that sweater material, and it works well during the cooler months because obviously, you know, it covers your arms, it provides a little warmth through the wool or cashmere or cotton material that you're gonna be getting. And what I really like about this piece is that it's one of those items that it's the perfect casual item, I would say. You're not gonna wear this dressed up. There's no way to really dress it up. It looks best on its own with either the sleeves down or you could push them up, but it's a really good casual yet luxe item to wear.
And regarding colors, same as kind of everything we've said before.
Yeah.
Same.
So again, camel, black, navy, charcoal. I mean, these are just neutral, good, solid colors that's going to complement the rest of the items in your existing wardrobe.
All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.